Ever watched Bluey and thought, wait, did I just see that? Well, you're not imagining things. This show is packed with hidden details. From laugh out loud moments to subtle surprises, Bluey is full of clever little gems that even the biggest fans might have overlooked. Sure, everyone knows about the long dog sneaking into the background of every episode, but that's just the beginning. So stick with us until the end, because we're about to uncover some of the best hidden surprises in Bluey. The real question is, how many have you already spotted?
What did I miss?
Let's start with a detail that we absolutely love. In the episode Curry Quest, we see Bluey and Chili sitting together, crocheting something. Yep, it's not knitting. Knitting uses 2 needles, while crocheting is done with just 1. Just a fun fact to casually drop at the next family dinner. At first, it seems like a simple bonding activity, but later in the episode, when Bandit is away on a trip, Bluey proudly shows him their progress over a video call. It's a sweet moment, but nothing seems out of the ordinary until Bandit returns home. Bluey and Bingo rush to greet him at the airport, and there it is. Bluey is wearing a brand new scarf. And not just any scarf, it's the exact same one she and Chili were making together. The same colors, the same pattern, the same love woven into every stitch. It's such a subtle detail that you might have missed it the first time or the 5th, but it adds a whole new layer to the story. While Bandit was away, Bluey and Chili kept themselves busy creating something together. And in the end, Bluey gets to wear a little piece of that time they shared. If that doesn't make you want to grab a crochet hook and start crafting with your own family, we don't know what will. Now, we all have days when we can barely keep our eyes open, but our friend Buddy takes it to a whole new level. In the creek, when Bandit takes Bluey, Bingo, and Mackenzie on an outdoor adventure, Buddy is seen waiting at the top of the slide. But if you look closely, he's not just waiting his turn, he's falling asleep. Slowly but surely, he starts slipping forward, nodding off mid-slide until Mackenzie's voice startles him awake. This little moment is easy to miss, but it's pure genius. It's not just a random joke. It's a perfect nod to how pugs are in real life. If you've ever met one, you know they're basically professional nappers, sleeping, panting, and, well, not exactly winning any marathons. Buddy's sleepy antics are a tiny but perfect detail that adds so much charm to his character. Speaking of hidden character traits, let's talk about Winton's dad, Cornelius. He might seem like just another background character, but in the episode TV Shop, he steals the show in the most subtle way. While Bluey and Bingo are searching for their friends on the store's monitors, Cornelius is browsing the shelves in the background. At first, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but then he picks up a can of deodorant, checks to make sure no one's watching, and gives himself a quick sneaky spray, like he's on a secret spy mission. Because hey, you never know when you might need a little extra confidence boost, right? Turns out that little confidence boost worked, because in the very same episode, Cornelius meets the terrier's mum for the first time. And we all know how that turned out. By the sign, he's putting his house up for sale to move in with her. Maybe all he needed was a fresh scent and a little bit of luck. One of the most heartwarming episodes of Bluey is camping, where Bluey meets Jean-Luc, a French-speaking pup. Even though they don't speak the same language, they manage to communicate and form a beautiful friendship. But here's a fun twist. In the French version of this episode, the roles are reversed. Jean-Luc speaks English, while Bluey speaks French. Isn't that cool?
Hello. Salut. Do you want to play with me?
But wait, it doesn't end there. Throughout the series, Jean-Luc pops up again in Bluey's drawings, showing he's still very much in her heart. It's a sweet little reminder of the lasting impression their friendship left. Speaking of unforgettable impressions, if this video is making you smile, why not help us grow by hitting the subscribe button? We love creating Bluey content and can't wait to share even more with you. Back to the drawings. If you've ever wondered about the artwork in Bluey's house, here's something that'll make you see them in a whole new light. In the episode Perfect, the drawings on the fridge aren't just random doodles. They actually form a timeline of the entire series. Each drawing references a specific past episode or event, giving us a sneak peek into Bluey's world. The style of the drawings changes depending on who's holding the crayon. Bluey's art becomes more detailed and confident as she grows older, while Bingo's remains sweet and simple. Some drawings are even more meaningful, like Rad and Frisky with tiny hearts, adorable proof of their budding romance. Then there's the drawing of Muffin and Socks, perfectly capturing Muffin's chaotic energy. And of course, the duck cake.
Oh, duck cake!
Oh, that's not good.
Bandit thought it looked a bit dodgy, but Bingo loved it so much he immortalized it on the fridge as a masterpiece. The next hidden detail is truly fascinating. In the episode Markets, there's a moment that's easy to miss, but packed with charm. After losing her tooth, Bluey receives a $5 bill from the Tooth Fairy, because, let's be honest, even fairies know cash is king. But here's where it gets really interesting. Take a closer look at that $5 bill. Notice anything unusual? That's Queen Elizabeth II? Or is it? Hang on, that's not the Queen as we know her, that's the Queen as a corgi. That's right, her portrait has been reimagined as her beloved breed of dog. It's a brilliant little detail that works on so many levels. Not only does it nod to the Queen's love for corgis, but it also ties back to Bluey being an Australian show, where the Queen's portrait famously graces the currency. In the episode Early Baby, there's a small but fascinating detail that many people miss. In some scenes, Bluey is seen wearing a nurse's hat with a red cross on it, which is pretty standard. But if you look more closely, in other scenes, the cross is suddenly purple instead of red. At first glance, it might seem like a mistake, but it's actually a clever workaround. In some regions, there are strict rules about using the red cross symbol, unless it's for official medical purposes. Instead of changing the whole scene, the creators simply swap the red for purple. Problem solved. Now, Bluey might be a kids' show, but it's packed with references that adult viewers will love, including hidden nods to the iconic Lord of the Rings franchise. If you're a fan of Middle-earth, you'll appreciate these clever little Easter eggs. Take the episode Feather Wand, for example. There's a moment where Bingo charges at Bandit, and he dramatically shouts, "You shall not pass!" Sound familiar? It's a direct and hilarious reference to Gandalf's iconic line from The Fellowship of the Ring. Then there's the episode Grandad. In one scene, Mort and the girls hide from Chili in the roots of a tree. It is a clear homage to the hobbits hiding from a ring wraith in The Fellowship of the Ring. What's even more fun is that if you look closely, you'll see Chili's name carved into one of the trees. It turns out that Chili used to play in this very spot when she was a pup. Is this another amazing hidden detail you didn't notice? Let us know in the comments. Remember Granny Mobile? In this episode, the Healer cousins are in full granny mode, and Doreen's garage sale is absolute chaos, just the way we like it. But here's a detail that's pure gold. If you look closely, you'll spot Chatter Max, that noisy owl toy, sitting among the items for sale. Now, let's be real. Could this be Bandit and Chili's sneaky attempt to finally pass the chaos onto someone else? It's a hilarious little Easter egg that ties back to one of the show's most memorable characters. Who knew Chattermax's destiny was to end up on a garage sale table?
Oh, Chattermax.
But that's not all. If you're paying attention, you'll catch Muffin swiping the price tag off a motorized chair priced at $300. And guess what? That same price tag later turns up in the Healer's backyard. It's a subtle but brilliant detail that adds another layer of fun to the episode. And finally, we have one last detail you don't want to miss. In the early episodes, whenever a character puts on a helmet, their eyebrows disappear. At first it made sense. Helmets cover heads, right? But then something changed. In Season 2, the eyebrows magically started appearing on top of the helmets. Now you might think, wait, is that a mistake? Nope, it's actually genius. Eyebrows are like the secret source of emotion. And without them, some expressions are just harder to read. So now, no matter how snug the helmet is, those eyebrows are front and center. Because in Bluey, every little detail matters, even the ones you might not notice at first. Alright, that's it guys. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to support our little community, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way we can keep bringing you even more Bluey content, because there's always something new to discover.